Hello, everybody. My name is Merc. I forgot we had this lantern. We can have lighting overkill with the lantern and the torch out. You may remember we are trying to fight some twin gargoyles. So here we go again. This is a lot of souls in here, so we should not be ignoring that, which unfortunately might get us hit. It got the gargoyle hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 5th. See how I dodged that so tactically and purposefully? Definitely wasn't just me rolling a bunch. Okay, good dodge. 1, 2, and then the 3rd? No. 1. I should have got another hit in there at least. It's fine though, maybe? That was bad. Spewing again. The second, I'm dead. My only chance, I think. Okay, well, I had a couple opportunities there. Man, that one showed up way faster, it felt like. We might be here for a little bit. So, my takeaway from that was, obviously when it spews, you have to clear the area, because standing it is a no-go. Also, we should use our L2 and our flask. I really wish we could extract our souls somehow. I don't know if there was a way to do that. Because homeward bones I don't think exist. It might be one of those cases where it's probably just for the best to forget about the souls entirely. I hope the boss is in time, the second gargoyle. 1, 2, this is the big combo, is it not? It is not. This is the big combo. 3, 4, 5. Woo. I was very lucky with my timing there. Oh. Those some panic rolls if I've ever seen them. Wait, where are our souls? Did we already lose our souls? We must have. I should not be looking for our souls right now. I know, I recognize this. I don't think the second gargoyle is timed. It appears to be off damage. We must have already lost our souls. Man, I'm really bad at that lately. Going into a boss fight without spending the souls. Okay, we need to stop. It's for the best, because I'm thinking about them and they're long gone, so I need to stop thinking about them. I did armor through that attack. I really need you to stagger. They do appear pretty slow. When they're not combo or attacking. Oof. I'm using so many. Okay, we gotta switch back the flasks for sure now. I can't have a flask be wasted on blue juice for this fight. We can also summon stuff I recognize. I was hoping I could run fast enough. This is bad. We can't even look at the other one. We have to fight that. We have to kill the first gargoyle. Okay. It's gonna be a tough fight. We already lost all of our souls. Casual 100k or so. No big deal. It's probably a couple levels. More than a couple, a few perhaps? Let's sit down. Oh, there's no site of grace right here. Right. Screw it. We'll give it one more attempt for the second. For this second, I should say. Alright. Again, no souls. This is the big combo. It's not. Okay, so we got two different forms in that stance, two different attacks. This is it. This is the big combo. It seems if you hang out by his left leg, he wants to spew. I call shenanigans on that one, but it's okay. I forgot about that second swing. I hit it in the head there. That was big damage. Like Monster Hunter, if you hit the enemies in the head, it actually is a damage boost. I did 668 damage on a headshot versus 445, so... Okay, good dodges. Let's point out the sword. Damn, that was very bad. I don't know how we took out that first one so fast. Our second attempt was like so good. And now we're on attempt like 6. And I can't even take out the first gargoyle. Let's go to the Grace. Immediately we're going to Grace and we're going to reallocate our flasks. There's not much else we could do in that regard. Also, of course, let's get the sea. This is basically the same session as the last video, of course. Got some more water. But I recognize we did not fight this man. I want to make sure we have a good enough room to fight him in. Okay, so this other knight did not respawn. I wonder if none of the primordial, what do I call these guys? Crucible knights? Maybe all of these knights never respawn. Fire, I know, doesn't do very much against them. And I feel like Bestial Sling is a waste of time, too. You can't backstab them. Don't go for left side, or yeah, their left side. Just take it slow. It's the stomp. It's got such range. Much wow. Third swing, fourth. This man's summoning his wings, of course. Chug up. He's fire breathing. Bad roll, bad roll. Fourth swing? Fifth swing. That was maybe the fourth swing. Okay, we're good, we're good. Oh, we're not good. It's fine. Just needed a greedy swing at the end. We could have traded. Ooh, the Crucible Horn Shield. I didn't think am right calling these Crucible Knights. Maybe we even put that on, depending on how good it is. Probably not. Great Shield of red tinged gold carried by Crucible Knights features a great horn. An ancient holiness dwells within. The Crucible Horn skewers foes when performing shield bashes. And it's, of course, got the shield bash. It is very heavy as well. So we're not going to wear it for the moment. Let's see what this Crucible Knight was guarding. Missionaries Cookbook number 5. Mambo number 5. Nothing else, right? Let's check out the cookbook. It's a key item. Mambo number 5. I want to walk forward, but I'm scared of the ledge. A record of crafting techniques left by a man unable to become a finger maiden, instead became a missionary, went forth to spread holy teachings. Sacred order pot. So all that for a pot. We might as well check that out. That's a holy water pot. Albinoric pot. Magic pot, sacred order pot. Of course, we don't have enough. We don't have golden sunflowers found near minor herb trees. Wait, we've only been finding like tarnished sunflowers. Sunflowers? Where's our sunflowers? We definitely have a lot of sunflowers. Tarnished. Of course they're tarnished, okay? Jeez, I get it. You don't have to be rude. So what were we looking at? Pots. Golden sunflower. Highly effective against those who live in death, even preventing them from rising again. The Golden Order has no mercy for those who trespass beyond life's bounds. Using a cracked pot or a ritual pot, literally not much difference at all. Just how the pot looks. It's a good looking pot, I'll give you that. By God, Miyazaki, you've done it again. Unfortunately, we're now gonna go fight these skeletons with even less flasks. I suppose we could try to get some flasks back off of these nerds. Does look like there's a room up there. Actually, that's probably where we end up. You're not gonna say anything, of course, right? At least it's a decent run back. Especially with the Crucible Knights slain. Alright, wish me luck, because I'm going to need it on this one. Oh, I used the wrong flask. I didn't use the Wondrous Physique. Okay, so wasting even more flasks. You're not getting me with that. 1, 2. Someone in the group became the Elden Lord. Oh, am I in a group? Is that why I'm seeing those messages? I think I might be. I forgot that I did that a long time ago. This thing doesn't get staggered anymore. It just... Okay. Maybe I was doing R2s. Is what I'll say there. But also, what I've kind of learned is unless you can quickly extract yourself, you cannot be underneath its spew, obviously. Like, you're gonna get poisoned, and the poison hurts before the poison even comes into effect, so... Again, we're losing our souls. I don't care. Whatever the Crucible Knight souls were. Big swings. Thankfully, you can just hang out underneath it. I do think it has like a stagger meter like Sekiro, where like you have to keep pressure on it. This is bad. It almost got me with that. I need you out of the poison. You cannot be standing in there. So it looks like when it takes out the axe, it has to do that swing as well. Also, I don't quite get that attack. It just seems like it hurts. Like, and there's nothing you can do about it. Okay, I could have went in there and did some good dodges. I do like the axe moveset a little better, I feel like. I did hit it the third swing. This is the one attack I don't like, but we got the stagger out of it. Instead, I heard the death noise. I was even gonna pull out the throwing knives there. Okay. Just dodge. Dodge a bit, and learn the attacks. If it pulls out Okay, it's got a small axe and the twin blade. The other gargoyle had a straight sword and a halberd. How do you dodge that? Okay, that was the attack it does as it pulls out the axe. This might be... I was gonna say, this might be a big combo. Because it roared. Okay, what did we learn there? We learned that this twin blade gargoyle might be a bigger jerk than the first guy. I'm looking at the audio levels. I might have to just tweak them a little. Apologies. Once again, I skipped right over. Let's go. Let's do this. Just because in the middle of boss fights, I can barely hear myself think. And I assume you kind of want to listen to me if you're still watching at this point. Alright, big combo. I got hit by one of them. I did not use my things, so here we are using them. Healing in their faces is not working out for me. I should not have got hit there. Alright, reset neutral. I get it. Oh my god, this is a terrible start. You don't need me saying that. But that's what I'm saying. So that it always does that attack. Yeah, sure, just poison another area, why don't you? I can't believe I missed the charge R2. Again, I don't know what's hitting me there. Like, his blade is theoretically there, so sure, maybe it's him, but it doesn't feel right. Being in the whirlwind. That is literally the one attack I'm scared of with this axe set, though. And here it is again? No. Like, that combo is actually mad easy to dodge. So, the twin blade gargoyle might even... I'm dead. Big combo? No. It did the variant. Now it's the big combo. Okay. I'm poisoned, but I might survive. I'm also not sure what you're supposed to do about that. It stopped for whatever reason, so I was like, I have to take advantage. I recognize I'm still poisoned. This is bad, but what are you gonna do? I mean, it worked. I don't know what happened there. It like canceled its own animation. I think this is the big strike. Okay, so it roars, it makes itself stronger. It doesn't actually mean it's doing a combo. I am out of flasks. I could theoretically look in my bag for some other nonsense. Bad. Okay. That was a pretty good attempt, all things considered. We wasted a lot of flasks early though, which was not good. We probably need to tweak our inventory a little bit. We don't need these, we don't need these. Maybe we put on the neutralizing bolus. I'm trying to think, is there like another item that might be wise? We could use one of these. I don't know how this works though. We could figure it out. We're not using all of our FP, so I think if we're going to use some FP to theoretically heal, that might actually be worth the effort. Let's see how that goes. Again, we could also pull out a summon. I recognize. And we gotta be using this, the flask. It seems like every time it jumps back, it always does that big slash. Big combo. I got clipped on the left. The third swing on the left side. My left side, his right, I guess. Okay. Big dodge with that stab, right? It's doing the big swing. I forgot, I should be doing more jump attacks for sure. Is this just like a damage buff? It uses more stam and makes you... Yeah, that was bad. This is also bad. Sheesh. So, man. I don't want to spend the whole episode doing this, but it might be happening at least a little bit more. Once it gets to like 60% HP, you have to keep the pressure on, because that other gargoyle is not going to give you time. That was very bad. I need to make sure I don't do rolling attacks versus these guys. This is a big combo. I always miscall it. Are you kidding me? I guess he does swing to that direction. I tried to go for charge R2. I think it might be a good idea to go greedy right now. Because if you can get that stagger in, but the vertical slices are not helping me. I need to do horizontal slices. This is, oh, I thought that was gonna be big. Okay, I'm so glad it did not do. Why is it already here? And this one's friggin' spewing. It's spewing again. Apparently this is, the other one was spewing. The one with the sword cannot be allowed to do things, unfortunately. 3, 4, 5. It's a very fast combo. I wasn't ready for that. That swing, we needed to do that swing. Okay, huge, huge. Let's try this. Oh, good. It's warmth. It's warmth from Dark Souls 2. That's fine, I guess. Okay, it did the big combo on me. That's fine. It's less fine that I did a charge R2 and completely miss after it stomped on me. We did heal. This one seems to have less defense. This is bad. I got so greedy. I got so greedy. That was our game to lose there. I still would count that as progress a little. I did see that these things were craftable. Can I make more of them? Doesn't look like it, not yet anyway. Okay, so be careful with the warmth. That's so funny that it's literally just warmth. Shout out to Dark Souls 2 fight clubs. You know what I'm talking about? Iron Keep, meet you there. I am going for big greed strikes now on this one. That was so bad. Like, you cannot be getting hit by that attack. Because the stagger is like so immensely important. That was so dumb. Again, we needed to be doing that attack. Damn it. I'm still going for greed strikes on it. We cannot let the sword one have range on us, because it's gonna just... Are they both spewing? They are. Okay, that's actually really good for the second. This, I thought this was the other. Okay. When the sword gargoyle obviously has to die. When the sword gargoyle gets into its stance where it holds the sword to its like left shoulder with two hands, there's two options of what it does out of that. And if it takes an extra like half second, it means it's gonna do the big forward lunge at you, just one singular strike, and it's actually really easy to dodge. But if it doesn't take that half second, you need to be ready for the 5 swing flurry. Like, it'll swing at you 5 times. I also need to stop going for fully charged R2s. I recognize. Need to stop crouching at the same time. Okay, it can do that sword move out of non-flight. I thought I had to fly. Big miss. One more hit and... Rude. Very rude. I was gonna say one more hit and it would summon the other gargoyle, which was likely true, but I'm trying to see where it was, where the other gargoyle comes in from, but literally don't have a clue. We've been fighting these things for close to 30 minutes now. And I'm a little upset because I do think we can do this. I just need to, you know, get good, but We probably will start using a summon. Maybe dodging to the left is better there, I don't know. Probably doesn't matter. It felt nicer there is what I was saying. That was the lunge, which is huge. This is also the lunge? No, it's not. See, I can't tell. Maybe there is no difference in the animation. Okay, so we're summoning the other gargoyle. It does just come in from the waterfall. Problem is, we got the stagger off already. I'm crouching once more. It's fine. Less fine. Why is it poison over here? Oh, I could have definitely got a headshot in there. Frig, he would have been dead. Spewing forward. I'm running away. I'm bravely running away. I got so greedy there. Okay. Oh, it's poisoned again, man. And I go for the stab and miss, of course. And I can't lock on. Miyazaki, what are you doing to me? I forgot there's an after shock on this tiny axe, man. Very lucky dodge there. And by lucky, I just mean like convenient. There was no way I was dodging that. We need a stagger. It's not the time you want the oh my god, it worked? I don't know how that worked. I teleported into its head. I'm dead. Oh. I still think I'm dead. Okay, I pulled up the twin blade again. I got so greedy at that last moment. Holy. Gargoyle's greatsword. Gargoyle's twin blade. Sick. Again, I don't think we've had a twin blade yet. We've not. Bronze twin blade wielded by the Valiant Gargoyles. Just like the wielder, the missing parts have been mended with corpse wax, a patchwork of champions. It's got a spinning slash. Gargoyle's greatsword. It is just a regular greatsword, it appears. Yep. It's got a vacuum slice. Lost skill of ancient heroes. Oh, that's the move we saw it use a bunch. And it also has been mended with corpse wax. We can put it on real quick just to see. Yeah. There do be wax on that sword. Man, that was a tough fight for sure. Lost a lot of souls, and once again, did not get nearly, you know, as many back. Cannot take out the horse. I suppose that makes sense. Yeah, I guess this is like a sandy beach area. Didn't expect group. I also see someone running off in the distance. We'll definitely sit. Oh, it's pointing us somewhere too. It's not often that a grace actually is pointing you somewhere on the underground. Is this a coffin here? Wait. Oh. Oh. We probably want to go in there. There's been a few coffins that you can... I don't want to run into... I don't like this area. This area is disconcerting. It's probably just big so you can fight the gargoyles, but... yeah. I don't know why it feels like I'm gonna fall off there. There is a site of grace pointing at the coffin. Like, it's not pointing at anything else. There's no way. And it doesn't show on the map. Unlike the other, see how these grace are pointing in directions? Like, they're trying to lead you to big story moments, right? That's why this points over here to Radon. Yeah, it's unquestionably pointing right here. Let's see where we go. I did not expect this to, like, lead anywhere. And I figured it would just be a big boss room with nothing in it. That seems difficult to do while you're inside a stone coffin. I'm getting abducted by aliens? I'm pretty sure my feet are dangling above me. Judging from the angle at which I entered the coffin, I'm going feet first into the sky. Where is this leading? I'm glad this is another new discovery. I was spoiled on, like, a lot of, like I said, like a lot of characters and bosses and stuff. What the heck? So am I, like, emerging from this cracked coffin now? Oh, look at that beautiful face. Where are we? This is cool. What's with this camera angle? It almost seemed like it was gonna go into deep root depths. Oh. Well, I wasn't sure if we were going to be leaving the underground or not. It seems that we have not. There is something... We've seen that weapon before. Kind of looks like even the hilt of this sword. Touching some grass. Oops. Didn't mean to sit, but no big deal. Great Waterfall Coast. So, we are going to figure out how we find the map in this area, hopefully. I did not expect this to lead to a whole new area. Oh, we have fought these things before. That's an avatar of the Erd Tree. So wait, this is an Erd Tree? Perhaps this is one of the first Erd Trees. If we look at where we are, this is where the big city was. I believe it was called Lendel. So perhaps this is one of the first Erd Trees ever planted, or the remnants of it. A flask in the distance, and by flask I mean scarab. It seems that this thing has acknowledged us, so we might as well fight it. What? I don't know how I got hit there. I know how I got hit there, like I'm not gonna question that one, but... Okay, I was gonna say, Don't remember what attack it was that summoned the spirits. Couldn't remember if it was the ground pound or the... That was very bad. Extreme greed. Once again, ground pounding. I gotta look at my talismans again. Oh, that was terrible. So was that... At least we survived that one. Very bad play on my part. My turn. Oh, I actually did get a stagger on it. I wasn't sure if I could. It's a good way to end that. I noticed it didn't have a boss bar. Staff of the Avatar. That's cool. Two-hand mace, I assume. A colossal mace? Colossal weapon. What is the other one called? Colossal sword. We need 24 strength to use it. Ceremonial staff depicting... Sorry, 24 faith. Ceremonial staff depicting the Erd Tree and its historic radiance, wielded by the avatars who protect the minor Erd Trees. The avatars are merging in the wake of the Elden Ring's shattering. We're determined to protect the withering Erd Tree's offspring. So they were spawned after the Elden Ring shattered to protect what remained. And then it's like a symbol of the tree. You can see at the top, and then the roots go very wide and deep all over the lands between. Some environmental storytelling in a weapon. That's nice. Can't believe we still don't have 40 strength. It's probably because we keep dying and losing all of our souls. There's something back there. It's like a giant... Is it an ant? We have fought giant ants before. Oh, there's a few things. This is disgusting. Not a fan. Oh, it's even worse than I thought. Wait, are these do not look like the same ants from before. Why is it got a slit in its head? I don't like that. Also, its head is like a shield. I also don't like that. I don't really want to fight these. Wait, does fire work? Not really. You can't even burn them with fire. Holy, calm down. Dude, what is going on with these ants? Yeah, back up, please. Get away from me. Okay, so those are definitely not the same ants we fought before. For a few different reasons. And of course, the one with full HP is the one hanging around. I don't know how to deal with this, because you can't really backstab them. You stop retreating. And I'm running out of ways to heal. if I do this? Huh. I don't want to do the exact same encounter again, but I kind of, like, we'll have more flasks this time for sure, but... Man, this sucks. Should have maybe buffed before we came in here. We need a big attack on the start of the fight for sure. Yeah, I was gonna say, I really want you to jump. It does so much damage. And takes so little. The tree just fell. Oh, that did decent damage on that ant. I think because I must have hit it in the thorax or whatever, the abdomen. Please just die. Oh, I realized what I did wrong there. It's okay. Pull out the shield. Two-hand the weapon. That's what you have to do. You have to circle around as they do the jump attack. I guess it is pretty laggy in its attacks. Having to learn how to fight these things while you're fighting two at once is not ideal. Let's see what all that was for. Really? Excuse me? Ash of War, Golden Land. That might actually be what the Erd Tree uses sometimes, or the avatars of the Erd Tree. Thrust armament into the ground, then gather strength to unleash a blast of sacred energy that coalesces into golden darts. Follow up with a strong attack to swing the armament and a sweeping strike. Usable on colossal weapons. I don't know if that counts colossal swords. That's interesting. What is the Erd Tree's weapon? Is it the same thing? Erd Tree Slam. So it's like a ground pound. This is the most powerful of all the ground slam skills. Cool. So you can RP as an avatar of an Erd Tree. Maybe if you get some armor too. Alright, so this concerns me, but we can pull out the horse. There's a lot to explore over here. Those are flying ants. We're gonna sit down, I think. Used a lot of resources that we didn't have to. Kind of want to go back to Nokron because there were more areas to fall down. But I also want to get like a map or something over here. Cool. I'm surprised the horse can be in here. Oh, I don't like this. I conveniently forgot about all the ants, the giant ants that we encountered prior. There are lanterns here. Thankfully, these are not the mutated ants that we just fought. Let's pull out our lantern. Why not? See more ants on the ceiling. Why are they so hairy, man? Was negative on stamina for most of that fight. I'm glad they despawn, man. I don't want to see a bunch of ant corpses. This is probably a bad idea. Can you move? I'm gonna say she probably can't move. Oh my god, that's disgusting. There's more. It's chittering at me. You need to go. Disgusting. Newman's rune arc. What the heck? What is Newman's rune? Newman. I don't even know where to begin looking because I skipped through it so fast. Instead of a golden rune, it's a Newman's rune. Interesting. So, the Newmen are said to have come from outside the lands between, and are in fact of the same stock as Queen Marika herself. So Queen Marika, who I believe was like the Elden Lord before the Elden Ring shattered, she might have not even come from the lands between. Dude, there's so many ants still. What is like, why is there... Ugh, this is disgusting. Revolting, perhaps. Kill it with fire? Wow, who would have saw that one coming? You go down there and a bunch of ants fall. I want to go home. Oh, I want to go home. That's my favorite message yet. I can't tell what is spewing at me. This is some good fireball damage happening right here. Pretty pleased with all how that went down. Was kind of hoping this queen would die, but whatever. I was really hoping there was nothing behind. They came from behind. Wait, why are you so strong? Oh, because I'm fucking up. No! I got eaten by ants. And the worst part is, that means I have to come back here. Maybe I don't want to explore this area at all, actually. But of course, the souls are enticing me to go back. It's all because I didn't two-hand my weapon before I jumped down. That was actually incredibly bad of a maneuver. I didn't mean to do that necessarily, but here we are. Power ourselves up to fight some ants. I mean, it guarantees the two-shot, which is good. That's what we needed. If we had this down below, Do some ant exterminating. I had a feeling I didn't hit them both. Disgusting, revolting, sickening. All this and more. Cool. I'm glad if you pop the balloon, they just die. Oh, man. I was going for the three-pointer. I'm halfway across the court. Oh, it just doesn't go that far. I did aggro literally every single ant. And I'm out of fireballs. Epic we ball. We're balling. Okay, we're balling. We're proceeding to ball. Okay, they don't know we're here. What we do is we swap these out, we pull out the knives again, and we start doing World of Warcraft pulls. Like I am old school tanking, and I only want to fight one nerd at a time. Okay, somehow did not get hit there. I wasted a chug, that's fine. Got some dank damage. Let's go with this one next, I guess. I don't know. That's just wrong. We're getting rune arcs out of these things. So does that imply Queen Merica and these ants have a similar history? They are, this is underground underneath the main city where I assume Queen Merica would have lived. Because why else would they be dropping Newman souls or whatever, Newman rune? And listen, this is gonna sound crazy, but Queen Merica, Queen Ant, maybe the royal bloodline goes deeper than we thought. Not that we know much about Queen Merica's history at all. Or about her, period. We got all of our flasks back. Looks like there are no items down here beyond what we got. Is that a golden item? No, it's white, right? No, that's a golden item. Elden stars. This legendary incantation is the most ancient of those that derive from the Erd Tree. It creates a stream of golden shooting stars that assail the area. It is said that long ago, the Greater Will sent a golden star bearing a beast into the lands between, which would later become the Elden Ring. Sent a golden star bearing a beast, which would later become the Elden Ring. Did the golden star bring in the ants? I'm just wondering what the ants have to do with all of this. I feel like that's not that crazy of a question. That's where we came in from, I believe. I don't want to deal with flying ants. You're not allowed to skitter away. This is kind of treacherous. Particularly with some ants, but it looks like we're behind them. I hear some grossness. Oh, there's an ant in here. Why is there an ant in the tree? Bravely running away. I don't know what to do about this ant. There's another item over there. I'm hoping this... I definitely still hear it. It's right here. Whatever. Holy grease. So this is just a way back then? This seems like ill-advised going back that way. So I'm gonna pretend that there's nothing over there, because there probably isn't. Did I get a buff because someone defeated a shard bear or something? We gotta look at what that group is. Oh, these are all just the multiplayer items in here. That's really cool. Oh, my group password is 6969, right. I can't remember... Is that a... I don't know. I don't know what that's about. I mean, it's a nice enough number. I wonder if it has something to do with the NLSS community. Big open area, some flying ants ahead. Man, I don't like this area. I would much rather be back in Nokron. Like, what? Get me out. Yeah, I'm not happy to be here. There's so many ants. So these are just the roots of the Erd tree, I think. You can kind of see like a golden pallor to them. Of course, there's an item over here. Is it guarded? I kind of doubt there's anything this way. This is a trap, if I've ever seen one. I was getting off the horse anyway, but... That did so much damage. They're eating the rock. This area is too big. Does seem like we are making progress, going to a new place. Oh. Wasn't quite expecting. Oh. The site of grace nor the Finger Maiden.
Oh, Lord Godwin. Such cruelty. Such humiliation.
She face palming.
Sweet lordling should have died a true death. As the first of the demigods to die. As a martyr to destined death. But why must it yet bring such disgrace? A scion of the Golden Bough, sentenced to live in death. How could such a thing come to be?
Okay. So, I believe Godwin has had a few references to death. So it seems that perhaps... I guess it is a bit of a bug. The shadow there. Perhaps Godwin didn't die and now he is one of those who lives among death or whatever. AKA he's an undead demigod now. Where is this going? I guess it's going forward. I do want to see... I could have sat down, perhaps. There's 4 ants here. I thought there were just 3. Why do they do so much damage? Like, it's more than a flask of damage. So maybe we shouldn't be down here necessarily. I mean, we did kill those gargoyles and that took a lot of effort. So they definitely progressed the difficulty here. Time to throw some daggers. Stop. If I didn't jump on this route here, I probably would not have got hit. There's too many ants here. I don't want to do this for 3 white items. No matter what, I'm going to be super disappointed at the end of this. Please. Ugh. That's atrocious. I almost want to aggro all of them. Well, here's 2 potentially, not just the 1. I hate how far back they go when you hit them if they're in the air. That almost killed me. That was almost a one-shot. Ah, man. Maybe it's just like a thing where they do more damage if they're airborne. 3 more. Oh, that one apparently saw me. I was gonna say, if I get hit by that attack again, I'm just dead. Oh, that's so rude. That's so rude and bad. I don't like that one bit. I need to eat something. But also, I want to keep playing. Dude. Okay, you know what we're doing? This is a bad decision, but we're doing it. Golden rune. Smithing stone. Warming stone. There's my runes. Now we go through here. Hopefully they'll allow us. They do. Yeah, I'm not fighting those ants. I don't care that I just died to one. Yeah, you reset everything. I don't know how much more exploration I want to do in this video. As I mentioned, I'm pretty hungry. This area seems huge. What are you? Are you another gargoyle? What the? What are you? Oh, you're a— wait, what the heck? Excuse me? Why are there curse frogs in this game? I sure hope they're not curse frogs, but they might be. This area is too big. I have no idea what that message is referencing. Dude. They're spewing shit. I don't know if I want to test out what it's spewing. Okay, it appears to be like a curse. I'm just gonna do a ride through real quick. This might be bad. I want to get the map. All I want is the map. Is this a door? I mean, it is, but it doesn't open. There's a lot of art doors in this game that I'm not a big fan of. Doors that exist just to be like, hey, this is a building, but you cannot go inside. Well. Let me read the message. More ants. Oh, guess we're going up. This is probably how you should be playing the game. Is you just ride through everything. Really? I think that's the first Smithing Stone 7 we've seen. So yeah, this is definitely, oh, there's a mausoleum here. I did see one of the mausoleum knights. That's not what I wanted. Am I dead? Okay, no. This is a whole place. This seems like really in depth over here. More in depth than the other areas, I think. We're gonna touch this grace. I can look at the map. Oh, these are a bunch of clarifying bullets. A bunch of crypts here. This one actually had a body in it. Okay, that's all a dead end. A lot of runes. We should probably eat some of those and level up. Why can I not loot this? Human bone shard. Oh, that's not that important in this game. I always... In Dark Souls 2, that's very good, but... I always assume every time I see that. Yeah, this... I don't know, man. This whole new area. I feel like I'm missing stuff. How do we even level up? Oh man, we've wasted like 5 levels. That's bad. Whatever, it's fine. Hopefully we won't get one shot by friggin' ants now. It does seem like they want you to go up. Those are like half-body gargoyles. I want to call this an episode, but I think what I want to do actually is come back here and explore some of the areas I can fall down still. Because I'm going to forget, and I'm going to make this the end of the session and make some dinner after this, so... So first step, we could drop down here. I think we're going to go to this other area though first. Where the red wolf was, kind of. So that building back there. Does the red wolf respawn? Doesn't appear so. Let's see why they're praying to this ruin. There's like a path that way. A lot of butterflies. That looks like death. Could this be platforming? If we're gonna platform, might as well use the creature with the double jump. It's not dung, it's like resin and oil. That's an enemy over there. It's another shaman. She does hold the skull like it's a baby. Ancestral infant's head. What? It's a usable item. Uses FP to spray spirit vapor. So it is a baby. Skull of a very young ancestral spirit, so it's like a deer. Just think how many sproutings it might bear. Why is it capitalized? The vapor becomes a temporary geyser which deals continuous damage to everything it touches until it disappears. Still haven't quite figured out what the ancestral spirits have to do with the Erd tree. But perhaps like they don't. Like this whole area is sort of telling the story of what the land was like before the Erd tree took root. I don't know where to go now. This is a way. That was a scary jump. Probably nothing. Just the way back up. Okay, let's go back to the site of grace. And see if we can fall down where the giant undead is. If we encounter like a boss fight or something down there, we'll probably call the episode pretty quickly. Once again, we have like 4 or 5 ways to go though. Not including all these little areas I've been mentioning we can fall down to. Okay, that's not good. That they took away the horse immediately. Cool. Knight's Sacred Ground. So this definitely is the intended way. I almost fell there. Rejuvenating Bolus. I think that's new. Alleviates Death Blight buildup. Black Bolus is made of cave moss, craftable item. Blight accumulates slowly, causing instant death once the threshold is reached. Take one of these in timely fashion to avoid such an event. So, that'll help us when we encounter the frogs again. Assuming we can find or make more. Oh, that person transformed. Okay, so some of them do. That was very scary. Oh, they're just called Silver Tears. You need to die. What do you got? You're just clubbing, eh? I love that animation. That animation's so good. I almost died falling. Okay, this is cool. Might be a good way to end the episode, depending on how long this area is. I can't imagine it's too long over here. I do want to make these episodes longer just so we can actually progress, so I'm not too upset making this go extra long. Like I said though, I'm hungry. Gonna assume that's death. With all the blood stains around, you know. So they don't want us falling just yet. This is a very cool designed area. Reminds me of some of the DLC. Might as well keep falling. This area is a bit bigger than I expected. Black wet blade. Where are you going? Where are you going? Precious item. We've encountered one of these before. Emphasis on one, and it was when we just got here. I guess they're like slave masters. Another golden item. Mimic tier ashes. Does that make a clone of you? I think way back when, I heard a lot of people talking about the Mimic tier and how good it is. Legendary Ashen remains used to summon the spirit of a Mimic tier. Summoning consumes HP rather than FP. The spirit takes the form of the summoner to fight alongside them, but its mimicry does not extend to imitating the summoner's will. The Mimic tiers are the result of attempt by the Eternal City to forge a lord. Huh. So there's a bit of lore in there as well. Forge a lord. We also got the Black Wet Blade, which was a key item. Right there. Grants choice of affinity upgrade to weapon. The cipher engraved. When applying an affinity using physical or occult type ashes of war, an additional affinity of poison, blood, or occult can be chosen. Okay, so that allows us to customize our weapons even more. Got a ladder. How did we get that item? Through the window. Through the wall. I ain't finished in that line. Whew, I almost died. I almost straight up fell to my death. This might not be good. Nox Flowing Hammer. I don't know what kind of weapon that would be. Just a hammer. Mace shaped like a suspended metal droplet wielded by monks of the Eternal City. Forged from liquid metal from a silver tier. It is thoroughly tempered until hardened. Clearly we're going down next. Do I want to kill the friend? There's another person down there. Visions of Archer. Reference to Anne Orlando. Definitely. I think I kill this friend. This mimic only exists so you can see it from the bridge and you can be like, oh, we can go over there. Because this is technically an optional area. Like, that's how you would see maybe that you could get into the window here to find this item. In case you couldn't deduce it yourself. So we got some, like, blight here. So is this perhaps, like, a natural formation of, like, crystallized death or something. Like these creatures are just popping out of the architecture, you know? Oh. Oh. Oh! I was gonna jump on this thing. You're telling me it's an enemy? Not quite sure how to handle this. Probably don't want to get run over is the thing. That sucks. I don't want to do this all again. And there's still another path in this area. Okay, this video's gone on long enough. I have to end it here. We'll go back down there, we'll get our souls. We'll explore whatever's down there. And then there's also the path down that we saw earlier. Probably just gonna lead to the abandoned merchant, I have to imagine. And then we can go back here and explore this depths in the nameless Eternal City, which is probably the oldest of the Eternal Cities. And then the world's our oyster, because we can explore more of Caelid. We can also explore more of the Academy, because we've not been in there. We can explore the top of the cliff once again. There's too much stuff going on, per usual, in this game. Too much. Thank you for watching, though. Hope you enjoyed. And if you did, click the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye, folks.